Hey, 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 hey. This is AunTea about them facts, 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 facts. Woo! Hey, how you doing? Oh my goodness, what a day, what a day. I hope all has been well with you. I hope if you're in a place where it's cold, you have been warm. And if you're somewhere that is sunny, you enjoy it. Ha! Woo! Listen, I've been trying to bring y'all this information since yesterday. Yes, indeed, Hunty. Yes, indeed. I was asked about the news and, them making the statement that Orange Mound Quet was the one who ordered the hit, as well as Big Zook, being locked up. So let me give what I got from all of this. First of all, Zook has been called in or picked up quietly without being able to find him in the system before. Did she say before? Or before, which however you want to say it, baby. And if you're from up north, it's before, however. This would not be the first time. But I also want to remind you that it is the feds that's picking folks up this time. Okay. And that means he may not necessarily run through MPD, Shelby County. And if he is picked up for, because they picked him up for questioning about 3 months ago. Yeah. But let me say this. After whoever snitched, I'm not going to even say snitched. I'm not going to say that. They have been under surveillance for months. They have known that there was a plot to kill Dolph for they've been knowing that a year. They knew that there was a plot before it unfolded. Now, whether they believed it, I don't know. Did you say they've been knowing? Yeah. That prosecuting attorney said that it was clear that they had the right people. They have over 800 pages of evidence. I've told y'all before that this one is going to blow our wigs off, whether we have a wig on or not, because I don't wear one. But it's going to blow my head, my hairlines back so far, I'm going to probably need a wig. It's going to be so deep. So I want y'all to understand that. They have already said now, do we need to go back down memory lane? Do we need to go there? Do we need to go down memory lane? Shondell Barnett has been charged with this, They have said, the news said months ago, they're not looking for him. Reckon they may already have him. Okay. Some of the news when they picked up Quet, said that Barnett was in Indiana in custody. Okay? Could they be separating these folk on purpose? Come on, y'all. Y'all. And please don't tell me, oh, I done been in the system before. I know how it works. Have you ever been under RICO? Under this magnitude? If not, I don't even need to tell you, do I? Just go on, baby. Go on, go on. This ain't normal. This ain't normal circumstances. This right here, is something different, something special. Do y'all remember what my man, U.S. Marshal, said? This is special operations collaborating with 10 states. And unless you've been involved in something that serious, this right here is far beyond you. It supersedes whatever you have been through the criminal justice system. Okay? I'm sure folk in Atlanta hadn't been hit with a RICO like they've been hit. That's why they acting crazy, because they don't know how to act. That's why boy think he can ask for a different type bed. Can I have my a posturpedic bed? And I need it to raise up. My back is itching. My pants too tight. I'm sorry. He down there thinking he at the Ritz-Carlton and that he can call for room service. I can't go home. Your Honor, my stomach hurting. That type stuff. No. So don't compare this to what y'all have been through before unless you've been in a multi-state RICO case that is a part of murder for hire, celebrity. Okay? So Orange Mound Quet is his hitman name, his hood name, his gangster name. His what name? Gangster. Hitman. Yeah. Yeah. Gang name, all of that. You know what? Somebody mentioned, could he have... Okay, I'll mention that in a minute. Hernandez Govan is a.k.a. Orange Mound Quet to some, Quet Govan to others. He is Desto's daddy, the female rapper that was gunned down and killed in Texas, Houston, that is. He is friends, real close friends with Lil Flip. And for those of y'all who don't know, another, I ain't gonna say it's full circle, but you know it is. FYI, can y'all hit the like button for me? I'm a hold. I'm gonna place you on hold for a minute. Did you hit the like button? Like, share, subscribe, and join the membership. Because this video right here, this right here is going to be a 3-part series. And the last part is going to be dessert. Dessert. Oh, okay. Auntie P going to give you a little dessert. But it's going to be for my members only. Gotta have a membership. But it's dessert. It's good. Okay. So let me give you this gem. Because Desto, a lot of cash, Desto was killed in Houston. And we all know after takeoff that is mob ties, J. Prince territory. Now, was she under protection? I don't know. She had recently moved to, they say, to Houston by way of Atlanta. She was on the run. I ain't gonna say run, but she left Memphis to Atlanta and from Atlanta to Houston. Why would you leave Atlanta to go to Houston? But okay. You ain't but 23, 20. I mean, it ain't like you don't live there your whole life and you needed some change of scenery. So, but she was about that life. Okay, but did y'all know that it was J. Prince who called a meeting to reconcile Lil Flip, one of his best friends? I mean, his homie. So much so that Lil Flip will pop up on him and come visit him, without even letting him know he in town, homie. Come to the house. Let's have some drinks. Let's smoke. Let's kick it. Let's go hang out, friend. Yeah. So that means that they are tied to the princess. Because if Lil Flip allowed him to orchestrate a sit down between him and T.I. to squash a beef, then that means his homie is in. Right? Okay. So why did they let his daughter get killed? But I'm gonna come on back. Come on back. Moonwalk back, baby. Moonwalk back. Yeah, cause him Lil Flip tight. They go back. Lil Flip was at Lotta Cash Desto's funeral. But okay, let me keep going. This ain't about him. Y'all know that Auntie features like her tea sippers to be well informed. So can't nobody come and hit y'all with no fake propaganda and you just gonna fall for it. Right? And if somebody's saying, well, why you, it ain't been confirmed about Big Juke. Oh, that's because I know some stuff on Big Juke that I haven't brought to y'all yet. Remember, I was supposed to bring it, but y'all didn't make me feel appreciated to go through all that work, and I just hadn't presented it. Oh, but just like I knew that he had been brought in for questioning. And I do know that how it's working, they are arresting people and not putting them in the system, just like the guy who killed Lotta Cash Desto in Houston. What's his name? Christopher Williams. You can't find him nowhere in the system. And when they arrested him, they said that they were for his protection. Yeah, you would not be able to find them. When have you ever? Y'all don't remember I did that upload? When has Harris County never? When did they start protecting suspects? Y'all remember me? We remember that? But let me come on back. So is it possible? Absolutely. Why we can't find Shondell? And they not looking for him? Why we can't find a big unk? He was in there one day. Next day he disappeared. Why we can't find a big Moochie grave? And we know South Memphis, no. He been arrested. But okay. So let me go on him. Right here. So they've added him. But they've added him. They've also got it premeditated. And for the ones who be saying, premeditated, that's all first degree murders is premeditated. That's why they added conspiracy to him. So that's going to bypass what is conspiracy. Yeah, okay. So, and for the ones who was trying to implement markers, y'all ought to be foolish. Y'all ought to feel foolish. Because here he been added to Marcus. They ain't never been a part of a conspiracy to kill, and you be one of the suspects. But ooh, I just don't understand how y'all think. How could Marcus be a suspect and he is who they are being charged of attempted murder for? They don't ever need to come out of nobody's mouth no more. Okay? Conspiracy to commit first degree murder. It was a plot. It was a hit. Murder for hire. This is Rico, baby. But what I wanted to clarify.
Victims as Dolph, whose real name was Adon Thornton Jr., and Marcus Thornton.
Mr. Govan has been indicted and is in custody for being involved in the Young Dolph murder. He played the role of the person who solicited the murder.
We as district...
Okay, so that part is what I was asked to clarify. Because Auntie Fee is saying this is the hierarchy. Okay? Gotti summons the hit. His brother solicited Orange Mound. Quit. He the middleman. Actually, it's two middlemans. Middleman number one is Big Juke. Middleman number two is Hernandez Govan, a.k.a. Orange Mound. Quit. He took on the job, but then what he did was hire the people that he wanted to do it, which then he became the solicitor and solicited Straight Drop. Say what? Yes. So is he a solicitor? Yes, he is. But he's not the original solicitor. That came from CMG. Okay? See, what I'm supposed to bring to y'all some time ago, but just hadn't done it, was Juke is really the street guy. He really is the one who is, get the dirty work done. Okay? So that's who has the real ear to the street. Yeah. So that's why that picture we saw, he was rubbing elbows and hand on the shoulder with Quet back 2019. They've been knowing each other. So that's how he is charged with soliciting the hit. Yes. And then when he, Straight Drop, went with, I'm going to drop a gem, y'all. Hit the like button. Okay. So when he went to the meeting with Orange Mound Quet at Yo Gotti house. Oh, what? You mean that house he put up for sale in California? Oh, he just up and put it for sale. That's where the meeting was. Hit the like button. Yes, indeed. That's a gem. That's a diamond. After that, and he learned the plot, the plan, and accepted it. That's when he reached out to whom his walk down crew and his True Mafia crew and organized who was going to do what. The two cars, you remember one going backwards, one going forward. You know, they had that little illustration I showed y'all when they tried to shoot and kill about 8 of them. What's his name? CEO Jizzle. Yeah, y'all remember? You remember the girl who originally showed the video and said that it was 2 cars and they got out busting. Remember? Yeah. It was 2 carloads full of yeah. Yeah.
Indictment is that he asked for the murder to take place.
Under what grounds do you believe he solicited Young Dolph's murder?
I really can't go into any details about the evidence.
Memphis City Councilman J.B. Smiley, who after Young Dolph, says the news is bittersweet.
We're talking about someone who literally changed the lives of almost everyone he came in contact with. But that's how.
But what we finding now is that the house where the car was found and towed off from, which is also the same house where Straight Drop was getting his, the video, the gig on the day after or 2 that they assassinated Dolph. It's the same street that old Govan lived on. Say what? So this his territory. This his street on Bradley. So that means that the guy that got killed was he one of Govan boys? Was he one of them? Because that sheds a whole different... So was he one of the guys that was a part of the plot to kill Dolph? Because you remember at first they tried to say that he gave the location on where the car was. But that ain't what the streets told me. And then now that this is coming out that this Govan Street, he used to live here. He well known on Bradley. Oh, no. When I tell you the plot is thick, and you wonder why y'all can't find people who done been picked up, because that's just how heavy that this is. It's heavy. It makes you go deep. Heavy. It gets a deep note. That's how heavy it is. Yeah.
Video featuring Young Dolph's accused killer, Justin Johnson, also known as Straight Drop. Court records show 43-year-old Hernandez Govan, who was just indicted in the rap star slaying, along with Johnson and Cornelius Smith, once lived just a few houses down. Neighbors fearing for their lives told us off camera he grew up on the street.
So you mean to tell me you get a pop that the same house that Justin Johnson self-snitched the day after assassinating Dolph, the same house that the car, the white Benz, was towed off from, the same street in which, well, not the same street, because it was on the other side of that fence back there. Couple of houses over. Ain't that what they, yeah. Where the guy got gunned down, that has something to do with knowing that the car and stuff was him, not here, him is the same street that Govan, 2 houses that Govan live. And the folk, listen, let me tell you how closely they say used to. Now he's still, because why these folks still scared? If he ain't recently lived there, why they scared? Yeah. Okay, so before I end this video, let's just do a recap. Okay? Did he solicit? He's the hitman. He's the OG hitman who solicited younger hitmen, men, to kill Dolph. He was solicited to do it. And then it must have been like I'm telling you, they must have been paying some serious monies, because y'all do know that the hit wasn't just for Dolph. I don't try to drop that gem to y'all before. The hit was for what's your name, baby? Key Glock. See, have y'all ever noticed why everybody out the Key Glock? Because there's still a hit on his head. That fake gold boy. Did y'all ever stop to wonder, how did he know so much? Now, my right hand to God, I never watched that video of him bringing up Quick. I knew he brought him up by word of other people, but I never watched it. See, because he had already proved that he was a liar. So I don't know what he said, but I knew he knew too much to not have been involved. He truly too. See, now y'all can understand why Dolph dropped him before he was assassinated. See, all of these are Dolph rejects. Even Quet, he a rapper. He do something in the rap industry. His daughter, so when they came to him, Dolph didn't sign his daughter, didn't do shit with him. Straight drop, all of them. You remember when I showed you, and Dolph said you got some folk who think that he's just supposed to drop money to them. They wanted to tax Dolph, and Dolph wasn't having that. Nigga, ain't finna pay y'all for no. You crazy? I don't owe y'all nothing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Them assassins were Dolph paper route rejects. So they said, oh, okay, nigga. Shit, like that. We ain't gonna get paid, you ain't gonna get paid. We gonna take you out. There you go. Because a lot of cash, I told y'all before, a lot of cash debts, though he didn't sign her either. But where is Fabo go? Where Fabo go? Where's CEO Teasy? Where Moneybagg go?
Says Govan asked for Young Dolph to be murdered.
Mr. Govan has been indicted and is in